Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for Opposite Saxes again, because it's Thursday. It's 1 o'clock. And that's what we do every week at this time, right?
Whatever you say, boss.
It's it's just like,
Yes, that's what we
it's,
do.
as they say, it's like clockwork,
Clockwork, right?
and it also keeps us on schedule. We're glad you're here. Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you for all the support that you have shown us for a long time now. And thank you very much for being my co-host.
Thank you for asking me.
It didn't come easy because I pushed you for a long time,
Yes,
maybe a couple of years about doing a show together, and she finally said yes. And still, I know she's going to say no, 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 but I'm telling you,
no,
I get comments all the time. People say, "Boy, the best thing you ever did in your life was to get Lauren on the show with you."
It was,
Because she carries your butt every week.
well, it's very nice, and I appreciate that. But they are so wrong.
No,
No, it is very, very nice, and I do. I appreciate it, but you're the glue.
but
You're the glue, and it was your idea.
well, it was our idea, but it was
It was our idea, but not for me to do.
I mean, they tolerate me, but they tune in to see how you're going to put me in my
I
place.
don't know about that.
I know so.
Well, with that being said,
Well, there's always something new in life, and recently I was uh, uh, told about a new app. There's always new apps out there, and I just forgot the name of the app. But it was a way for you to save money on gas and food. There's several of them out there, but this was called Uptake or something like that. Uh, and it's fascinating because every time that you really open Facebook or open up an app, there's another pop-up for another new app. Uh, and some of them are just to get you to sign up because there's usually a cost involved somehow, either a percentage of what you're using with the app, or you pay a fee. You can get an app and put up some money into an account, and then you can bid on things. And sometimes a computer will come up and people will bid. And I don't know where
what you're getting, really.
I don't know where they find the time. Well, because they figure if it's a $400 computer and I got to bid in for $50, and right now I'm the leading bid.
I don't know. It sounds too good to be true, actually.
Yes, but sometimes it really works. I mean, you have to take the testimonials with a grain of salt because they don't show anybody saying, yeah, I bid on it and I got a $400 computer for $50 and it wasn't worth a dollar.
Yeah, they're all good. Are they all good reviews?
They usually put most of the good reviews.
Yeah.
Somebody, I just bought a 10 speed bicycle for $26.
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, that's the kind of supposedly phenomenal deals you get by having, but it isn't you just go in and you bid on it. You have to sign up and you have to pay a fee to be a part of the site. And then you put money in the bank so that when you're bidding with your money, but when the deal is done, it comes right out of your account. But the thing that amazes me is that the bidding will go on for like 12 hours.
What?
Yeah, they'll open the bidding at maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and maybe the bids are open until 10 o'clock at night. There are people that are sitting there watching their bidding. If maybe they're at work, and every 10 minutes they go in to see, well, where am I? Oh, I just got outbid by $1. I'll up my bid $1. And so they do. And then, of course, when you get back down to the last few minutes, if there's 5 or 6 people that want to bid on it, it goes back and forth. I mean, it's exciting.
It's exciting, but it can be addicting
to some people. Absolutely, it's addicting.
And that can lead you down a bad path.
And there are several of those. Another one that I have seen lately is play solitaire to win money. That if you play solitaire, you can accumulate money and it goes into like a PayPal account or whatever. Great, you can make some extra money. But how many games of solitaire do you have to play in a day
Mhm.
to make any kind
Of
of
mo- yeah.
money? And if it is worthwhile, then people are taking a
Well,
little bit of time out of their work schedule, maybe, in order to play solitaire so they can try and win a couple of bucks.
well, I did a little bit of research.
You always do. You are
I try
the
to.
research guru of
Well, if I
opposite
know what we're
sexes.
going to talk about beforehand, then yes, I try to.
No.
But this first one is going to be very different than solitaire. Very different than any app you know.
Okay.
I'm almost embarrassed to say what the name of it is on streaming.
Oh,
It's called Run P.
Run P. Is that in PEE
Yeah,
or PEA?
no,
Run PEE.
yeah.
And-
This
oh
is an
my-
app.
No, not. Are you kidding me?
No, this is up my alley, actually. It vibrates when you're at the movies and you have to go. It vibrates to identify the best times during the movie that you're watching that you should go use the restroom and you won't miss too much.
So if there's a traveling scene that's coming up,
Right.
they're going to be,
somebody gets killed off or something happens.
and does it tell you how many minutes you've got before you get to
I don't think
juicy
so.
part
It
of the
just
movie?
it just tells you the best times to use the restroom.
I can tell you the best time. It's before or after the movie.
And you can earn P coins
P coins, as in
for
P.
for info on the newest movies that are coming up so that you can look for them in the theaters.
And what does it do? It goes through and it
And-
tells you there is an opportunity at 22 minutes and 30 seconds into the movie
Right.
for you to go pee. And then it'll alert you on your phone or something.
Yeah.
That's
And it
bizarre.
also features movie reviews, which you can get just about anywhere, but info on extra scenes. You know how sometimes before or after the movie,
Right.
when they're rolling the credits, some people leave because they don't realize it.
Because they got to go to the bathroom.
It could be, but it tells you about scenes and extra footage that's coming up when the movie's over. Now, how about that one? Can you tap that one?
What's the name of that?
Run P.
Run P. That's a good one.
Now, we also know that now this is not as unusual. I think you have this on your watch, where your watch tracks your sleep cycles
Yes.
and your
Yeah.
blood pressure and all that.
Right.
Yeah. So, but this app records your voice and lets you know when you wake up in the morning if you are talking in your sleep.
Now that's a little scary, because that means
Kinda.
that somehow
Somebody's listening, huh?
somebody is monitoring. Yeah, I mean, I do have that sleep one, and it records how many hours and minutes I slept, but then it breaks it down as to how much was light sleep and how much
Right.
was deep sleep.
But this could be voice activated. You know, it's like,
Well, obviously, it's voice
well,
activated if
as
it tells
opposed to
you
somebody sitting there all night listening
if
to
you
you.
talk in your sleep, it's voice activated.
Well, no, but you said somebody was probably listening in.
Well,
Well, they could be,
somebody
but
is sitting in the cloud. Hey George, yeah, it's your turn. Your turn to listen into the Saxes to see who's talking in their sleep.
all right, we'll bypass that one. Okay, now this is good. The Last Pass.
The Last Pass.
Mhm. It's a free app and it has one main password. And it remembers all your other passwords for all your other sites. Now, I think they've had this for a little while now. And it stores all your passwords and your personal info. Okay.
But doesn't the cloud do that also?
The cloud, I don't think
Computer.
everything, does it?
I thought it did.
Well, this says it's in a secure vault, and every time you fill out some information
Yeah,
with the password or your usernames,
it goes into the
it
vault.
goes, yeah.
Now, what happens if you forget the password to get into the vault?
You have a problem.
There's probably an app for that.
But you don't need it because what do you need it for? Because you're just gonna get into your vault.
But how do you get into the vault?
Oh, well, okay, yeah, you do need to remember that one. Okay. Oh, now here's another good one. Ready
Okay.
for this one?
Yeah.
This is called effing weather.
Effing weather.
It's
Okay.
not the same old weather app that we have on our phones, okay?
And
It's
it's not
100.
it's not Roy Ponder.
No, it's not Roy.
Okay.
It's 100 plus funny phrases that will tell you the current weather or that you can tell somebody else. It's like you see it'll tell you the weather and it'll also come up with, are you effing kidding me?
Yeah.
Or why don't you
Yeah.
tell your friends on Facebook how effing hot it is? Or for today's effing forecast, look outside.
Who was it? Andrew Dice Clay that came up with this app?
Didn't say.
Yes.
I mean, it's really stupid. But
That reminds me that for a long time they used to have the Naked News.
yes,
There was a Naked News app on your computer
Yeah.
where they would give the weather forecast with naked female weather girls.
who would? I mean, if you're a guy, you're not even going to be listening.
I think they still have it, except at one time it was free, and now you got to pay to watch a naked girl tell you that it's going to be partly cloudy today.
Well, you're not even going to know what she's saying because you're too busy looking at her.
That's yeah. Or when you get off of the app and somebody says, "What's the weather today?"
Oh, it beats me. I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
have no idea.
I don't remember.
Okay, now this is scary. This is what we've been talking about. It's called cut me in. You crop yourself out of your original photo.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And you superimpose yourself in a funny or unique
Well,
background.
I've often
And
talked about
that's
it. It's like it's
scary.
almost like there's a lot of it's an updated shop
Yeah, Photoshop.
and all, because if
Yeah.
you have a picture of you on the beach and there's a couple of people to your right and your left, you can go through and you can just really wipe out the people to the right and the
Correct.
left, so now your picture shows you all by yourself.
Correct.
On the surface you say, well, that's pretty cool because I can customize my photos.
Yeah.
But if you're at a party and there is somebody at that party
Mhm.
that you don't want your significant other to know was at the party, you can go into that picture and you can just
Right,
wipe out
Mhm.
that person and say, oh, here's the people that were at the party. And you say, oh, that's a nice crowd, because you know that if they see that other person there,
Right.
they're going to start raising questions.
But there's a lot more things that can happen with
I
this.
know,
That's
but just think of what that can do
Scary.
in the world around us, that you can
I know.
actually
I know.
eliminate people from pictures.
Mhm.
So let's assume that it's you were at a party and a fight broke out
Mhm.
and somebody got severely hurt and there was a lawsuit. They can go into that picture and or you can go into the picture and you can wipe yourself out of that picture, so that
That's right.
when that picture is
It's
introduced as evidence
Yeah,
in court,
circulated,
you
yeah.
can say, I wasn't
was
there. I was in
It's
Cleveland.
a
at the
little
time."
frightening.
I-
I hope they're going to be working on this because this.
And that's a little bit about what artificial intelligence
Yes, that's right.
is all about
That's
too.
right.
I mean, I have one app that is one of my favorite go-to apps, and it's called Gas Buddy.
Yes. I think a lot of people
And
know about gas.
And yeah, Gas Buddy is a really good one, and that I highly recommend. That it's a free app, and what it does is when you need gas, wherever you are,
Mhm.
you can be on the road or you
Mhm.
can be around town. You go into Gas Buddy and you click on Find Gas, and it will list from the closest gas station to one that's a quarter of a mile away and a half a mile away, but it shows what the gas price is. So it could be that it's $2.89 at the closest one, but if you just go a mile down the road, you can get like 15 or 20%, 20 cents off a gallon.
Yeah, no, that's been around for a while,
Yeah.
but I just found one for when we travel that's a gluten-free app.
Oh, it
And-
finds gluten-free
And it
restaurants?
finds gluten-free restaurants now, when you're in Podunk, wherever. I can't honestly say you're gonna find anything, but
Now, what
Yeah.
if it's, you mean if it's a restaurant that has maybe a gluten-free hamburger bun?
well, like
for your ham-
Chick-fil-A, they have
Yeah.
gluten-free chicken and buns.
Okay,
And they're very good about separating their gluten-free foods.
yes,
So Chick-fil-A is one of them.
that's a good
But
app.
we'll see what happens on our next road trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's virtually an app
for just about everything. Brain games, Lumosity, meditation. I have one for meditation.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna tell you that that app that keeps popping up on my phone constantly, that King's Quest
Oh God, I'm
Or-
so tired of that.
or something.
Yeah,
Just
when we do our
and they get all these Hollywood stars to come on and say,
Yeah, they
"I
do.
found this game and it is great. There's no no advertising, no ads and everything, and it's
So tired of it.
Wi-Fi free."
Mm,
And but I just don't. I just don't have the urge to free that
No.
king from drowning
me neither.
or falling off a ledge or
No, I just X them out. I just wipe them off.
yeah, just
Well, I'll be interested to
those
see
are
what
those are some interesting the something P
Run P.
run P run.
Who thought of that? Oh, I'd like to meet some of these people that came up with some of these strange
Well,
things in life.
that's another one. I wonder if the run P also, if you're out on the highway driving, can you go into the run P that'll let you know where the nearest bathroom is?
No, you have to be in a movie theater for Run
Oh,
P.
this is only movie theaters. Well, so what if you put a movie on in your car?
Well, first of all, you don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Do
How about then
you
somebody
have to tell you that?
well, maybe they'll come out with another one called Drive P.
Maybe they will. Hey, could happen.
I mean, you can go onto an app and it'll tell you where the nearest coffee shop is, where the nearest donut shop is. If you want to find a nail salon, what's the nearest nail
Oh,
salon?
well, that's
to
not
me?
difficult. For us, it's on every block.
Oh, well,
so
that's
fine.
true. You only have to go
For
in
us, it's not.
or 2 blocks in
And donuts too.
any direction.
Well, anyway,
Okay. Well,
different.
we don't have an app for us
No.
yet.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to put it on your
Make do with just us.
on
just
your
the two of us.
calendar every Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
We'll be here.
right here for Opposite Saxes.
Catch you later.
Well, make it a good one. Bye.